prophet is a wonya yichere. Nyame ada bibia di akere no concerning NPP. Or mabatu abekoso next year. Na ose honhom honam fa bibia mu no. I was honorable Kennedy Agyapong and Npp ne so be frank tuning ediama NPP amanyuku. Dan so ohun initially no ka say ohun se dede ba ekoso. Na dede no every one of the biggest political party in this country, which is the NPP. Na any nyina concern on election. Ohun ni say honorable Ken and I was so be frank tuning. Dan so bibi wo ho. Nanso
this dawn, I saw too much noise in the country. From January up to March, there is going to be too much noise in Ghana. And this noise that is going to happen in the country is because of just one political party. Listen, the truth of the matter is, Kennedy Agyapong is supposed to be the flag bearer of the NPP. When you enter the realms of the supernatural, he has already won. He is the next chosen flag bearer for the NPP. But I saw in my vision, listen, this vision is real. How I'm seeing, that's how it will happen. I saw in my vision that these NPP people have programmed a machine. They have programmed a system. They have already programmed it down. What is going to happen is that by the time they will finish counting all the figures, whilst they are counting figures that are supposed to be going to Kennedy Agyapong will be going to bound. Immediately I saw war. This fight I'm seeing is not just exchange of words. I saw leaders beating themselves with their hand. This one hit blow. That person will hit blow. And then the party was divided into two. Immediately, I saw two elephants moving. Kennedy Agyapong was sitting on one. Baumia was sitting on one. Then I saw that the elephant Kennedy Agyapong was sitting on has turned into a lion. There is a law in the NPP party that they have written down that they have. Kennedy Agyapong is about to cancel it. A lot of these people, you call them our brothers, with guns and knife. When you are praying, pray for your country. It is not every time the president is doing something wrong. When Yoko started arresting people, has it gone for Akufo-Addo? But once their government was about to end, Ken Ofori-Atta fled from Ghana. Up to now, he's not back. No armed robber that I have ever seen in the world that rob without a gun than Ken Ofori-Atta. I don't like my preaching, and so what? Pastors, we are faking to be bold a little bit to face these guys. The pastor is not able to talk about that thief who is called a politician in his church, who is bringing government money to come and sow seed in the church, because the pastor himself is a thief. When he collects church offering, not on the end of it. Jesus never spoke about fornication being the highest sin. He said money is the root of all evil, not fornication. Money. Pastors that poor people come to church to give offering on the altar. Some of them will speak on their money with their problems on the altar, and they carry. That's why they call some of the churches one-man churches, because you carry the money and he'll be the one to control it. The very day I start using church offering for myself, I have deviated. You can take the microphone for me. This building is not for me. Everything we see in this area, we have registered it in the name of the
First, the new year fits in the dark. We are keeping money for body fancy. And we still know Bamba here. Money for Pro Technologies and American Farmer and Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. From extra install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA Broche. Now, if you're Ghana, now besides CCTV camera installation, we need Pro Technologies. And also, we use CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and our intercom, and our satellite TV, home theater, film projector, and our water, and our person install them out. Pro Technologies, and also software, national so. Science in from America, Buchman. This is the Papa Mapadia. Money wants to that from the general construction. So, Passis, you feed them out, say a bansro. Bentia, so I shall see, Napasi, read about, and after Napasi, see them out. We and Emis also. Dear, do you say, you know, you know the web Buchman, and a branch, our Ghana, my brown bread. It is a sick of fire and similar. So, be with God, and then you are Passis. Pray, yeah. And when you saw your solar power, and a bamba was in same idea, only pro technologies, and Miss also, yes, smart home, and buy from video near person fee, and now intercom, a bihujuma, and yes, fancy interior decoration, yes, you feel a man, and now I was you fee, my person says what the mawo, say a your office, you book your neat, near your car tracker, and a GPS, how much media track your car, will be a car and beer, or bit my hair, phone so, and register phone for the now we can first install it, and now the settings, you pay Ediama, your Ghana office, Ashi, Adenta Dodo Road, CDG, and the DNM. For information or WhatsApp +1 401 7570 300 and +1 401 6992 254. Pure Technologies, customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.
It's centered on your grace.